Have you been looking for a really good indoor home security camera that has an excellent picture quality and pan and tilt capabilities? If so, look no further. This is the EZVIZ C6. It's got a 360-degree view. It's got a 2K resolution. It also uses AI for human, pet, and vehicle detection. It's got two-way voice, object tracking, and it also works on 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which a lot of the home security cameras don't. It also has capabilities for micro SD card support as well. Now it's got a whole bunch of other features. I'm going to go ahead and do the unboxing, and I'm going to show you how to set it up. Then we're going to go ahead and show you everything it can do. So let's go and get started. So this is compatible with Android and iOS. And here we have the camera itself. We'll put that off to the side for just a minute. So here we have our quick start guide. All right, so here we have our wall adapter. It uses a regular USB type A, and the output is 5 volts, 2 amps. Here we have our little mounting plate in case you want to mount the camera upside down. Here we have a little template, some mounting hardware. And here we have our USB cable. It's USB type A to micro USB. And that's pretty much it. And then if we take a look at the camera here, as you can see, it's in a privacy mode where the camera cannot see anything. And it also shows this cute little face. So in case you happen to have the camera in your child's bedroom, it's not going to scare them because it's got this cute little face on it. And then here we also have the little port for the micro SD card and the reset button. And if we take a look at the back here, we can see that it has our speaker, it also has the Ethernet port, and it also has the micro USB port for powering the device. Now this does not come with a micro SD card, so you're going to want to get one yourself, and if you want to put it in, all you need to do is simply take out this little plug here, and then we can go ahead and put in our micro SD card. It does go in upside down, and you should hear a little click when you push it in. And there it is. And you just put this little piece back and you're all set. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go into your app store, whether it be iOS or Android, and we're going to search for EZVIZ. So EZVIZ. And as you can see here, there is the app. We just need to download it and then open it up once it's done. So once you have the application installed, you're going to want to go ahead and register an account. Once you do that, we can continue with the installation. Okay, so now that you've installed the app and created an account, we'll go ahead and press the little plus button in the top right-hand corner here. We'll go ahead and add device. And then we can simply just press the little button in the top right-hand corner here and scan the QR code that's on the bottom of the camera. It'll go ahead and search the device. As you see, it found it. We'll go ahead and tap the little circle that says the device is powered on, and we'll go to next. So there's a couple different ways that you can connect this camera. One is you can wire it right up to your network using the Ethernet port in the back, or you can use it wirelessly. I'm going to go ahead and start off with wireless. The little indicator on the camera itself is flashing blue. So we'll go ahead and hit that little circle there, and we'll click next. Go ahead and put in your Wi-Fi password.
Wi-Fi connected.
So as you just heard, it is connected, and I changed the name successfully here. We just need to...
Platform registration successful.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and click done once you're done renaming the device if you want to.
Configuration complete. Welcome to EZVIZ.
So the first time it may fail, all you need to do is just hit retry and it should connect up. And as you can see, the video is pretty quick. There's not a lot of lag, which is excellent. Okay, so this is what the application is going to look like once you have the device all set up. At the bottom here, we have our devices. So I only have one camera, so only one camera is going to show up on the app here. Here we can arm and disarm our camera. I have mine disarmed right now, so we'll just go ahead and leave that right there. And if you want to look at your library of things that have already been recorded, you just simply click on the library there and it'll show you a list of things that have been recorded. So go ahead and go back to the device here. Now, if we click on the little picture for our camera, it'll go ahead and bring us into our settings for that particular camera. So right now we see a live video feed from the camera. At the bottom here, we can take a snapshot. We can manually record video. Here we have our PTZ, which we can adjust the pan and tilt. It is very smooth. and it does not make hardly any noise. So if somebody was in your room or something and you were moving the camera around, they wouldn't be able to hear it unless they were like right next to the device, which is pretty nice. Now, if you want to talk to whoever's in the room with your camera, you can click on the talk button here. We can change the resolution of our camera. We have Ultra HD, Full HD, High Def, and Standard. We can turn on a privacy mode, which points the camera upward to where it won't be able to see anything. So I'll click on that and show you. So you can see it's rotating up here into the camera housing. So now the camera can't see anything in its way, and it displays that little cute face there. And if we want to take it out, we just hit the privacy mode again. And as you can see, the camera rotates out of its privacy mode and back into viewing everything. We can also take a 360-degree picture, and we can also rearrange these however we want them as well with the rearrange. Now we can also go into our settings here. If we click on the picture, as you can see, it gives us some more settings there. And then we have our settings button up at the top right-hand corner. There's the name of our camera. We have the intelligent detection, where we can detect humans, pets, abnormal sounds. You can make it do things with gestures, and you can change the image detection as well, where it takes a picture of its surroundings, and if it detects a change from that picture, it'll notify you. Here we have our notifications. You can turn on audible notifications, where if the camera detects something, it'll audibly say something, whether it be something that's already preset, or you can also put your own custom sound in there if you want. Our audio, we can turn off audio or have it record. Here for the image, we can turn on our wide dynamic range. For better image effect and backlight scenes, we can turn on the OSD, which is something that will display the name of the device on all your video captures. We can also flip the image in case you have it mounted upside down somewhere. Our light, we can change the status light, whether it's on or off. Our PTZ settings, you can enable auto zoom tracking, where if it sees somebody or something, it will track them and zoom in on them. That's a pretty cool feature. You can have a fixed view or a flexible view, where the lens will rotate and follow human movement while tracking. The PTZ position, we can calibrate that, and we can also do the 360-degree picture. We also have the option for cloud storage. That is, of course, paid. And we also have the record list in case you want to use internal storage for your memory card, which I'm doing right now. You can either have it record all day, or you can only have it record when it detects activities. Our network device information, you can also share the device, restart the device, and delete the device. And that's pretty much it for the settings. And right here, you can change between your cloud storage and your micro SD card. I'm not using cloud storage, so I'm just going to use my micro SD card, and I have it selected right now. And these are all the clips that it detected. Now, like I said before, you can either use the micro SD card storage or you can use cloud storage. And there's one main difference between the two. If you're using cloud storage, you can simply download the videos that you're watching on the app right to your phone. Whereas when you're watching the videos on the app that are stored on the SD card, you're going to have to record the videos while you're watching them, and then that will be saved onto your device. It's not a huge deal, but it's just something to keep in mind. Now, the audio quality talking into the camera and the audio quality coming out of the camera, I think are pretty good, but I'll let you be the judge. This is the audio quality that you can expect when someone is talking into the camera to talk to somebody on their phone. And this is what the sound quality is like if you were to talk into your phone to talk to somebody that was on the other end of the camera. This camera is also great if you have children or even a newborn, because it can alert you of noises even though it may not be able to see anything. So if your baby's crying, you will be alerted. And here's a little sample of how the audio detection works. As you can see, there's nothing on the screen, but I made a loud noise and it did alert me. It also has a feature that allows you to initiate a video call to anyone that has the phone app. All you have to do is wave your hand in front of the camera and it'll call the app like you're getting a phone call. Camera tracking is also pretty good on this camera, whether it's during the day or the night. It has infrared LEDs that'll allow you to track even with no lights. You can also turn off the auto tracking and just have it set to only watch a fixed area if that's what you want as well. It will also zoom in while tracking too. The camera is also super quiet when it moves. Unless you're right up next to it, you won't hear it moving at all. And like I said before, it has built-in AI to allow your camera to detect people, pets, and cars. But if you don't have kids, you can always use it to track your pets as well. Now, in my experience, I found that having the camera mounted up higher, upside down, allowed the camera to detect my pet a lot easier. Your experience might be a little different because I have a pretty small dog. Now, this is an indoor camera, but you can have it facing outside a window. The only issue with that is you're going to need to light up your area at night with an infrared light or a regular light, because if you try to use the infrared light that's built in on the camera, all you're going to get is a glare if it's behind a window. I also have not had the need to use the wired Ethernet connection. I found that on my network that the Wi-Fi was definitely sufficient enough for the 2K resolution without any issues. But if your Wi-Fi in your house isn't stable, or if it doesn't reach where the camera is, you do have the option at least to use the Ethernet cable. Now, you can set the camera to record all day, but when you do toggle that little option, it does warn that it increases the likelihood of the card being corrupted because it's going to consistently read and write to the card. It also has an audible alarm that will sound when it detects something, and you can customize that if you want. You can either use the built-in sounds that sound like a regular alarm, or you can have it say pretty much whatever you want.
Where do you think you're going?
I really must say this is probably one of the better pan and tilt cameras that I've ever used. It's nice and small, it's super quiet, and it's got that nice crisp 2K resolution. So I will be putting a link in the description again in case you guys want to pick this up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Later.